sister faked cancer to get a free wedding. I exposed her at the reception after finding her medical bills were actually Modic spa receipts. I never thought I'd be the one to ruin my sister's wedding, but when you discover your sister is faking terminal cancer to get $50,000 in donations and free wedding services. My sister Amber announced her diagnosis 6 months ago, minus stage 4 lymphoma, supposedly with only 18 months to live. Her one wish, to marry her boyfriend Tyler before she ran out of time. The community response was immediate and overwhelming. Local vendors donated everything: venue, catering, photography, flowers. A GoFundMe raised over $50,000 for medical expenses and a honeymoon. People shaved their heads in solidarity. I even caught my mom crying in the bathroom while cutting off her hair that she'd been growing for years. I was devastated too until I noticed something strange. Despite aggressive chemo, Amber never seemed sick. No weight loss, no fatigue. Perfect skin. When I asked about her treatments, she'd get defensive and change the subject. It's experimental, she'd snap. I don't like talking about it. The first real red flag came when I offered to drive her to chemo. She always had excuses, minus appointment rescheduled, different hospital friend already taking her. In 3 months, I never once saw her go to treatment. Then last week I stopped by her apartment to drop off some groceries. She wasn't home, but her laptop was open. A document titled Medical Bills. Final Health was on screen, being her medical proxy and power of attorney. Her idea, not mine. I felt justified in looking. The bills looked legitimate at first glance: hospital letterhead, procedure codes, dates. But something caught my eye. The font in the total amount section was slightly different. I downloaded the file and opened it in Maltel. Layer by layer, I uncovered the truths. These weren't hospital bills, minus they were spa receipts she had edited. Lymphatic drainage message became lymphoma. Treatment protocol. The $300 rejuvenation package was now a $3,000 Lady Nation session. I dug deeper. Her doctor's phone number, a burner phone she controlled. The specialist email address forwarded to her teacher. There was even a folder of research on cancer symptoms so she could fake them convincingly. The wedding was in 2 days. I confronted her privately first. I found the vault-topped bills. Amber, I know you are lying about having cancer. She didn't even deny it. She just smiled coldly. So what? XNN loves a dying bride. We got a free wedding and enough cash to put a down payment on a house. Nobody got hurt. Nobody got hurt. Mom cut off her hair. People donated money they could barely afford. She shrugged. Not my problem if people are gullible. If you ruin this for me, I'll never forgive you. I spent the next day in agony. The ceremony went forward as Amber in her free designer dress, dabbing fake tears as she promised to love Tyler for whatever time she had left. At the reception, the DJ called for attention. The bride's employer has a special surprise, he announced. They've collected $20,000 more for Amber's treatments. That's when I broke. I walked to the microphone, phone in hand. I have something to share first, I said, connecting my phone to the projector. These are Amber's medical bills, and these are the original spa receipts she edited. The room went silent as I showed side-by-side comparisons. Then came the folder of how to fake cancer symptoms research. Finally, a recording of our conversation where she admitted everything. Amber lunged for me, screaming that I was jealous and mentally ill. Tyler stood frozen, champagne glass slipping from his hand. My mother collapsed into a chair, her short hair a painful reminder of the lie. The donations have all been returned. The wedding gifts sent back. Amber and Tyler have disappeared, minus apparently to his parents' cabin while they figure things out. I've received hundreds of messages, minus half calling me a hero, half saying I should have handled it privately. Maybe they're right. But when I think of the cancer patients who actually needed that money, I know I'd do it again. Sometimes being the villain in someone's story means being the hero in another.